Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing If, the new original family film by John Krasinski, director of the Quiet Place films and Jim from The Office. So this will be a non-spoiler review, so if you have not seen the film, feel free to watch this review, hear my thoughts, decide whether or not you want to see the movie from there. Without further ado, let's get into things. So this film about imaginary friends and like trying to help them find new kids, I thought was very, very interesting. I definitely have some issues with it. Just to start off with the negatives, I think the script isn't as strong as it could be. The story feels a little half-baked. There's some interesting themes and ideas in there about, how like once we feel like we're becoming an adult, we let go of our inner children, our inner childhood, but like how we should hold on to that to help us get it through the tough times is kind of like the main theme of the movie. But it's, a solid theme. It gets a little muddled and like kind of the messy, not super messy, but a little messy plot, and like the script's not the strongest. And I feel like some moments because of that lose the weight that they deserve, especially with characters, reacting to something maybe a little more intensely than it seems, or not as intensely as they should be. Those are some of my criticisms. It just feels like, it's like they had some good ideas here. They just didn't let the script fully formulate right before they started making the movie. There are a lot of pros here, The biggest pro of the movie is that it clearly wears its heart on its sleeve. It's very proud of what it wants to be. It very much wants to invoke emotion. It feels very sincere in its messages and wanting to entertain and make you feel. And that leads to some great stuff, I think the whole cast is really, really good. Kaylee Fleming, the lead girl, she's very, very good in this movie. A great child actress, great performance. I really enjoyed her character story, and I thought she worked great here. Ryan Reynolds had a good dynamic with her. He was a lot of fun, and he did something a little different from his usual, Ryan Reynolds Deadpool shtick, and I like that. And then, of course, John Krasinski and Fiona Shaw are pretty solid in this, and the whole voice cast, it's mostly just a lot of cameos, but it can be fun. Steve Carell's really enjoyable in this. So very solid cast. They especially lead to some great emotional moments, like where the script may fail emotional moments, the actors make up for it, and that really works for me. And it does lead to some great emotional moments, including the really entertaining and emotional final few scenes that I really liked, even if there is kind of something they do with the plot that is, maybe not fully formulated, but it's still an interesting idea. It does lead to some sweet moments. On a technical level, this movie's insanely well made. The cinematography is really, really, really good. Same cinematographer who did Schindler's List. The visual effects and the character designs are a lot of fun. They're really good. It leads to some great sequences. There's some good, energetic sequences along with the imaginary characters and the imaginary home that I think are a lot of fun to watch. Solid costume design, good sets. Michael Giacchino's score is fantastic. Genuinely, a great energy, a great sense of childhood whimsy, very emotional. Giacchino works amazing with this movie. Some solid direction by John Krasinski, and it just makes for a movie that is overall, it's a very fun time, Maybe it's not the most, they should put a little more thought, a little more work into the script to fully get the movie smoothed out, fully get the themes, presented, really get the emotional moments locked in. But that doesn't mean that the movie's bad at all. It's still a lot of fun. It's got a lot of heart. It's incredibly well made. The actors are great. The music's great. And it looks phenomenal. I think this is a very solid movie despite its shortcomings, and I'd recommend checking it out. I will give If a 7.5 out of 10. Hope you guys liked the video. Coming up soon, my review for Furiosa and Garfield and my Mad Max ranking. Hope to see you there. Bye for now.